Good morning. 60 Seconds to Serenity with me, Greg Hammond, on Friday, November 24th, 2017. I'm here to do the 60 Seconds to Serenity like I do every morning between 6 and 7 a.m. roughly those times, East Coast. I'm polling to find out when between those times works best for everybody. The idea of the 60 Seconds to Serenity is that you're using these tools of breathing and affirmations to keep yourself in a calm, serene mind, because being calm, being able to respond to things as opposed to reacting to them, is a superpower. We write down things on our list of gratitude. I have a book that I use. It's a notebook. Write down 10 things a day that I'm grateful for, and sometimes it's the same thing, and I'm working on it. The idea is that I'm practicing. I'm doing this in the repetition, right? Some days it's easier, some days it's a little more challenging. And gratitude gives you the ability to use those mental faculties to think about how blessed you are in so many ways. When you focus on that, you're harnessing the good. And by harnessing the good and tying that in with your breathing, taking slow, gentle breaths in and out, as you do that, you create this amazing tool within yourself to take yourself to a serene and calm mind. For affirmations, we've used a few there. I was showing you the I am happy, I am healthy, I am helpful, I live in paradise. And then when I say I live in paradise, I mean that you just think that the way that you live your life can be paradise. You don't have to live in a particular location for it to be paradise. It should be, no matter where you go, you're in paradise. You're living in paradise because of the way that you feel about your day, about your life. And it takes practice to get to that point, right? But you want to make these affirmations, right? You can write them down. It's good to write them down. I also added on there, my memory is very good, which is the opposite of what a lot of people say. They say things like I'm forgetful, or I knock things over, I'm clumsy. Don't say those types of things. Say the opposite and monitor yourself. The idea is that you're being aware, using awareness, creating stronger awareness within yourself to pay attention to what's going on, what is in the subconscious mind that you may have picked up from years of friends and family, co-workers who say the same things. And if you're in those circles and you're in the circles of people that say that all the time, you need to use your ability of your higher faculties, your ability to think. You want to train your ability to think, tie it in with the breathing serenity, so you have this trigger, this ability to go right to that serene mind, and to shift out of those repetitions that other people are saying. So my memory is very good. That's a good one. And then my heart is always smiling, meaning that you are always thinking about yourself in a positive way, thinking about the ability that the ability you have to be part of the community, working on yourself, becoming a stronger person. Today I'll be quick because I know that most everybody is probably sleeping in and also preparing to either shop or spend time with family or just have time to rest, relax. Today's 60 Seconds to Serenity is brought to you by the letter G for gratitude, also for guitar. I'm going to read to you the daily affirmation of health, right? That I've read at other times, because it's a great one to focus on, because you are so powerful in what you have the ability to do if you practice using these skills. You can shift things to be the way that you want them to be, and also have complete control over the way that you respond to things. But it takes practice, like everything, right? And the good news is your life just got a whole lot easier by using 60 seconds to serenity and tuning in very often, as many times as you can. You're welcome to share this video with any friends you have. Superpower to keep smiling, right? If you find that you're thinking about something like, something that disturbs you, and you realize that, this is where I'm focused, shift it. And the first thing, breathing, because you're doing that, but to control the breathing in the slow, long breaths, and to start smiling as you're breathing out. And if you want to keep that, like your smile like that, and put the breath in and out through your mouth, you can. But breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth is a great way to do that. So you're smiling, remembering that if you want to be the change, if you want to see change, you have to be it, right? You have to do that. You have to change yourself. So these little tools make a better you, and then you become a better part of the community and your contribution as an individual into the community is important. And the better you become yourself, the better you contribute. So the daily affirmation of health is from John Assaraf, and he's a leader, thought leader, and teacher in the field of the brain science and how to use tools like this to shift over. And I like this daily affirmation that he put out there. It says, "My body and all its organs were created by the infinite intelligence in my subconscious mind. It knows how to heal me. Its wisdom created all my organs, tissues, and bones. This infinite healing presence within me is now transforming every atom of my body and my being, making me whole and perfect. I give thanks for the healing I know is taking place now. Wonderful the works of the creative intelligence within me. I am now perfectly healthy." So that's his full daily affirmation. I'm gonna hold that up so that if you want to snap a screenshot of this, you can. For me, doing the camera the opposite so that you can read things makes it challenging for me to keep it straight. But at least you can get a picture of that, right? You can rewind this. And if you know anything about the theory of relativity, you might know why that picture is doing what it's doing. I love Einstein stuff, and it's always fascinating. Science and things that have been discovered about how we move in our environment. And sound is a very important part of that, which is why I add in chimes for every 60 seconds to serenity. And that's a very powerful one there. And I always say the chimes are for Mark and Big Pine, and also for everybody out there listening in on chimes. We were doing our non-dominant hand exercise where you use the hand that you don't normally write with, and you write out your name as the first part of that. If you're just getting started, you're just seeing this for the first time, here's how we've started off. On day one, you write out your name and print, and then you can add in the day and the month, and then you can add in the day, month, and the year, and then the number of the calendar you add in there. And then you can add in the time of the sunrise, the time of the sunset, and then add in the weather outside, temperature. So that was the newest thing, was I added that because we didn't have weather in there before. I'm going to hop off here and do my morning study. But I just wanted to throw in a reminder that if you are desiring Global Jam for Peace magnets for your refrigerator, or a sticker for something, a folder, book, computer, guitar case, something like that, I will send those to you if you leave your information in the comments there. Have a fantastic day. Peace, love, music. Remember, brought to you by the letter G. I'll see you guys tomorrow.